If you've ever watched the 1995 animated series Gargoyles, you know Xanatos is quite a piece of work. He plays fourth-dimensional chess with humans and gargoyles alike, but the kind of big-picture thinking and ingenuity just a few degrees short of Emperor Palpatine from Star Wars. Classic Star Wars, anyway. He matches his sharp mind, absolute lack of morals, and depthless ambitions with his colossal wealth. If Batman's wealth is the foundation for his costumes, gadgets, and otherwise, then Xanatos wields his wealth as the ultimate weapon in his arsenal. Where he can't make something himself, he has the money to find the best inventors, engineers, and mad scientists in the world to bring his nefarious schemes to fruition. When he sets out to do something, he bends everything around him to make it a reality. In a nutshell, Xanatos is an example of a villain that combines smarts and what kind of corruption follows obscene riches. People are pawns and playthings. Ethics are a suggestion. Consequences are a slap on the wrist. Fantasy evil billionaires are far more interesting and cautious than the real-world equivalent. But I digress. He's an allegory. A damn effective allegory about how the 1% sees the world as their playground, and what evil things they'll do or commit for their own amusement or curiosity. Anymore, that classic line from Jurassic Park about doing something just because you can, that applies more to rich men than general scientists, at least in my opinion. Xanatos has no qualms about creating a robot doppelganger of himself as his first trial on building humanoid robots. Note that he already has several gargoyle mechs designed after Goliath. When his robot debuts, he introduces himself as Coyote, releases the pack from prison, takes command of the group, and leads an attack on the gargoyles. Skip past a bunch of stuff in the episode, and during a big fight scene, there's a bit where Bronx tackles Coyote and tears a sizable chunk of his face off. Now, I'd argue that Gargoyles has always slanted towards a slightly older audience. It's in that same camp as the 90s Batman animated series where, yes, it's featured on a kid's programming block, but it was definitely written and designed in such a way that there's parents and a peripheral audience in mind. In Season 1, the first big scrap with Xanatos led to a scene where Goliath was talked out of dropping the evil billionaire off of a skyscraper. It'd save him a lot of trouble if he dropped Xanatos, but Fox would probably inherit everything and become as big, if not an even bigger threat, than David. I'll save speculating about that ridiculous fan AU for another time though. So, Bronx was able to gnaw off Coyote's face in such a visceral way because he's a robot. Cartoon violence in general audience cartoons escalates or goes much further than it might otherwise if it's pulling pages from Looney Tunes or the victims in question are robots. I can give an entire slideshow on this sometime, but yeah, add Xanatos' creepy melted robo-skull next to the cannibal bots in Samurai Jack, or Shannon punching her reset button in OKKO. So the Coyote reveal not only adds to Xanatos' fucked up depths of how low he'll go, but also hints that Hyena, one of the members of the pack, is a robosexual, borrowing that term from Futurama. It's the ending scene of the episode, Leader of the Pack, that really grabs me though. Xanatos' entire gambit was to smoothly slip his girlfriend Fox out of prison. She tipped her hand a few episodes ago that she is moony-eyed and starstruck over the brilliant Xanatos. When they reunite, her feelings are both reciprocated, and Xanatos actually shows a glimpse at his underlying humanity. For once, it's not an act or a show. It's been dubious if he actually cares or gives a damn about anyone, but Fox is a clear exception. This holds all the way up to them getting engaged, married, and beyond. She was ride or die for every screwed up little thing he fancied trying, but he slides into a redemption arc later because he loves her and his future family that much. Any choice between her and anything else, he absolutely picks her. It's actually really sweet. So, Xanatos and Fox are discussing his plans. He casually unwraps that robot doppelganger's head, and it's just there. The first big story beat or scene that serves as evidence Xanatos could have a redemption arc is framed by a decapitated robot head. Xanatos and Fox sharing a genuinely sweet romantic moment is echoed by a horror movie prop. just sitting there, in the foreground. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about the creepy robot head. If you see my track record, of course, I just wanted an excuse to talk about this and potentially get other people's opinions on it. What do you think of the creepy robo skull? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a comment and like the video. Share it, tell your friends. If you like what I'm cooking up, subscribe, ring the bell, add me to your RSS reader. If you're in a decent position and can do so or want to, I'd seriously appreciate you checking out my Patreon. I upload all my videos there too, and even if you join for free, no ads.